I know my fiance was talking to her parents the other day, and her dad was asking her, why don't we move down there? Because her family lives in Florida. I mean, we don't really know. I don't really know them that well. That's mostly because I kind of went down there, got her, and came back up here. And then, I haven't seen her dad in 4 years. And then her mom, I've seen a couple times. She came up here once with her sister, met her sister again, and her daughter. And then her mom came up here with the van. And I spoke to him for a little bit, but that's the point. I talked to him on the phone multiple times. They're really nice people. But pretty much her parents used to live in Tampa, and then, or the Riverview area technically, which is in Hillsborough County, which is a suburb of Tampa Bay. But they live on the East Coast now. Her sister owns a house over there. And so pretty much that whole house is like full because it's her mom, her dad, her younger sister, her older sister, and her older sister's kid. But long story short, they asked us, well, he could probably do heavy equipment down here. And I was like, yeah, that is true. And then I was thinking, well, I might as well just say forget it and do a career change, just become a correctional officer for the FDOC. I mean, I know I'll be bringing in the freaking overtime like crazy. I understand they're short-staffed. I understand all the stuff, the bad stuff that can go with it. But at the same time, I mean, it could be also a good thing in disguise. You know what I mean? But like I said, this isn't a for sure thing. This is just something that was talked about, but nobody knows if I'm going to do career. This is something I was talking about, but moving down there is something we've thought about anyway. We just don't know exactly where just yet. If, like I said, my plan is to still, come on, get out of the road, is to still get an RV, still get a truck, still get a piece of land and travel and build a home on that piece of land. But like I said, this is just plans that are in motion that I'm doing my best to get me down there and build my life. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people are trying to move out of Florida, and I know a lot of people are saying that it's really expensive, but where I live right now, it's pretty much on par with a lot of Florida. Really look at it. Homes where I'm at, currently where I'm at, you're not going to find a home anywhere less than $300,000, and then pretty much they go on up into the millions. It really all depends on where you live. But apartments, for a one-bedroom home apartment, it's gonna be $2,000 and on up. You're not gonna find anything for under $2,000. And like I said, this is near my job. If I were to go 2-3 hours to the mountains or whatever, yeah, I could find cheaper places. Or 2-3 hours down south, yeah, of course I could find cheaper places. But I'm not taking a pay cut to move down there. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna move anywhere, I'm gonna find a place that gives me this about pretty much the same amount of money as I'm making now. I'm not taking no pay cut. And the CO pretty much makes what I make now. Before they didn't, but now I make a tiny bit more, but not by much. It doesn't really matter. But pretty much me moving down there wouldn't be any different than what I do up here. It's the same type of living, and all that. I mean, the only difference is down there you don't got four seasons, and you pretty much got to deal with humidity and heat pretty much year round, which I'm fine with. That's something I love, so I don't mind, you know. Plus, I like the atmosphere. That's just me though. Everybody's different.